Welcome back to Booze on the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today is another Margarita Monday, where we make the Menta Verde Babida, a cocktail subscriber recipe, and it looks awesome. But does it taste awesome? Great to have everyone of you back today. Today is a Margarita Monday, and that's pretty awesome, right? But what makes this day even better is it's also a cocktail subscriber recipe day as well. So this is perfect. I get a margarita and a cocktail from a subscriber. You just can't go wrong with this. Now, the recipe for this comes to us from Trevor Rose. Please leave a thumbs up for him and a comment down in the description. And this is his take on a margarita. And it's called a Menta Verde Babida, which is Spanish for green wine cocktail beverage / drink. Now I use Google to figure that out, and Trevor, if I'm wrong, please leave it down there below so I can get it right for everybody. The first thing you'll need is your mixing glass or shaking glass of choice. I use a glass one, and the reason I use the glass ones is so that you can see exactly what I'm pouring in here rather than a steel tin. Now the steel tins will also conduct heat and cold better, so you'll actually have less dilution in it than you would in the glass. So you just have to be mindful when using glass about how long you shake this for. The first thing you're going to do is go into your neighbor's backyard or your backyard or the grocery store, wherever, and snag some mint from them. We need 6 leaves of mint, as Trevor says. And these are some pretty big leaves here, so 4, 5, and I'll grab another one, 6. Oops, 6. Now Trevor says that you should squeeze them and then give them a hug. Oh, that's a pretty strong hug right there, I'll tell you. So you need your 6 leaves. And I'm gonna dry my face after that, because nothing like a wet slap to the face to wake you up. Oh yeah. You're gonna use some of your favorite Blanco Tequila or white tequila. Here I'm using Cazadores because I still have some left over. And we're going to use 1 ounce and 3/4 or 52.5 milliliters. Have to do the math every time I think like that. The next thing you're going to use is a little bit of simple syrup. And we need 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. 1/2 ounce works out to 15 milliliters. Very nice. We also need a little bit of lime juice, but we need 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. Now, let's face it, if you're going to a bar, there's a good chance you're gonna get some kind of mass-produced lime juice. But your lime juice that you get fresh is of course going to be so much better for you. It's gonna give you better, more rounded flavors, and you're gonna get to play with stuff just like me and make a fool of yourself. Now the good thing about this is I need just a little bit more. So what I'll do is I'll cut this. I'll cut myself a little lime wheel for my garnish, put that right there. That way nothing is wasted. Looking really good. Last thing you need is a little bit of melon liqueur. Now, Trevor's recipe called for 3/4 ounce of Midori. Unfortunately, I don't have Midori and I cannot get Midori where I live. So please, somebody, if you want to send me a bottle, I would be more than happy to make some cocktails for it with your name on it. So I'm using a McGuinness melon liqueur. You need 3/4 ounce or 22.5 milliliters. And that's going to give us quite the green looking nuclear look. Grab some ice, and we're gonna shake this for 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how much dilution you want. Slam it in there pretty good. Make sure, again, you're lined up here, put your thumb on there, and give it a solid shake. Smash it like no tomorrow. You really shouldn't have to hit it too hard, but you'll notice the difference in the frost line, or the frosty coldness on the steel tin. Not Tim, because Tim is the name of a person. And if there's a Tim watching this now, awesome to meet you. Trevor wants us to use a rocks glass. Now, he did not say anything about rimming the glass with anything. So grab some more fresh ice. And grab your fine strainer and your Hawthorne strainer, because we're just going to take out all the little bits. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Here, let's give it a little bit of a garnish. Trevor didn't say anything about that in his email to me. However, I think a little bit of mint spanked in here is going to look really, really nice. And then we'll take our little bit of a lime wheel that we saved for earlier, just specifically for that. And look at that. Although my mint sprig is a little bit kind of thin and bare, it still looks great. Let's give it a sniff. Well, of course, the first thing I get is mint and lime because they're right there. But you know what? Smells good. You don't smell much tequila, and you smell a little bit of melon. Let's give it a taste. Oh, Trevor. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so good. The tequila, the melon, and the lime all go together really, really well. The simple syrup kind of holds it, gives it just enough sweetness so that you're still tart, but with a little bit of underlying sweetness. And the mint just starts to show through. Oh, now, Trevor didn't say whether I should rim this with salt or not. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna jab my finger in the drink just temporarily for this. I've got some salt from the last time we did a margarita here. You know what? Oh, you were so right. Put salt on if you really, really wanted to, but without the salt, I think it's a much better cocktail, in my own opinion. And you know what, Trevor, this is really good. So everybody leave Trevor a thumbs up. This is really good, and I think you'll all like this. Leave a comment down below for him and tell him what you think. Now, I'll also put the ingredients and the method of how to make this down in the description below. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time we put up a new video, you will be notified. And you know what, Trevor? This is mine, thank you. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and welcome to another Margarita Monday, where we use the Menta Verde Babida. It looks flippin' awesome, but does it look as good as it tastes? It's also a riff on a margarita, so this is perfect. We get to try subscriber user that.